Hello students, now I am going to discuss about field control DC servo motor. This is a diagram of field control DC servo motor. So here what is the difference means, in a field control DC servo motor, the total field is going to control the speed of the shaft. The speed of the motor is directly controlled from the field side circuit. So this is the field side circuit and this is armature side. So here armature is kept constant, armature voltage. Okay, so here the field is going to control the speed of the shaft or speed of the load. So here, as already we have discussed about what is the difference between armature control and field control. Armature control is less inductive, more reactive, and here the name itself, it is saying field control, it is more inductive. Okay, more inductive, less reactive. More inductive, less reactive. So now time constant for field control LF by RF. So LF, tau f is directly proportional to LF. So tau f is more. Means the dynamic response is very less. The field control DC servo motor is more, it is less sensitive to the changes in a signal compared to the armature controlled. Okay, now I am going to derive the transfer function for the field control DC servo motor. First one, same here also, two DC sources are required to operate the field control DC servo motor, that is EF and EA, where EA is kept constant, EF is varying. Okay, if EF is varying, IF will vary. If IF is varying, the field generated by this flux generated by this field will vary. Okay, now I am going to get the expressions. As we know that the flux from diagram, from figure, flux pi is directly proportional to the IF. Okay, here it is a flux and this flux generated phi is directly proportional to the current IF. So if I remove the proportional constant, I will get KF. KF is a field constant. And next, general motor equation, tau is directly proportional to the multiplication of pi into IA. What is the torque? Torque produced in a motor is directly proportional to the multiplication of the flux generated, and that is multiplied with the IA. These are the equations we already read in armature control. So tau directly proportional to pi into IA, and this is general motor equation. So if I remove, just substitute tau is equal to pi is equal to KF into IF into IA, and I removing this proportional constant, I will get K1 KF IF into IA. So here I am writing tau is equal to, here IA is constant, not IF. In the previous section IF is constant, in this section IA is constant. So IA into K1 into KF. Totally this is, I am writing it as KT, one constant. So KT into IF. Consider this as equation 1. Next, to analysis purpose, to analyze the field control DC servo motor, we are considering only the field side, not the armature side. So in the field side, what I am having? I am having EF. EF is applied to RF and LF, through which the current IF is moving. So here I am writing EF, that is apply KVL in field side circuit such that EF is equal to IFRF plus LF into DIF by dt. So here write this as equation 2. Next, from mechanical rotational components, applied torque according to Newton's second law, this torque is equals to J into d square theta by dt square plus B into d theta by dt. Okay, so consider this is equation 3. So now convert equations 1, 2, 3 into Laplace equations. Okay, so what is equation 1? Equation 1 is tau is equal to kt into if. So tau of s is equals to kt is constant and if of s, equation 4. Now convert equation 2. ef of s is equals to, I am taking if of s as a common term, so rf plus s into lf. Consider it as equation 2. Next, equation 3. T of s is equals to, or torque in a motor, Tm I am writing. Tm of s is equals to J into s square into theta of s plus B into s into theta of s. Take out theta of s common, I will get Js square plus Bs. Consider this as equation 3. Now what we have to do from these 4, 5, 6. From these equations 4, 5, 6 we have to draw block diagram. Okay, so first ef of s as an input signal I am considering, because in the diagram we are giving the input ef of s. So always a closed loop diagram is having input left side, output right side. So I am writing here ef of s. ef of s is equal to output if of s, and the block is 1 by rf plus s into lf. Output is if of s. Now we have to observe the equation which involves if of s. This is the equation. Okay, so if of s is the input that is multiplied with kt to get the output tau of s. Now next, this is the equation I am having. Tm of s or tau of s is nothing but torque. So this torque is equals to 1 by Js square plus Bs, and what is output? Theta of s. Only I got 3 blocks which are in forward path. There is no reverse path or feedback path. So I can say that field controlled DC servo motor is a open loop control system. Field controlled DC servo motor is open loop control system. And the open loop control system, for open loop control system, what is transfer function? Transfer function is g of s, because h of s is 1. Then only we have to multiply these 3 components to get theta of s by ef of s, that is kt divided by rf s into lf multiplied with js square plus bs. Now I am writing kt by, I am taking s as a common. Okay, if I am taking s as a common, here I will get, okay, I will take bs common, then I will get 1 plus j by b js by b, and here I am taking rf common, so 1 plus lf by rf into s. If I take rf common, here I am taking bs common, so 1 plus j by b into s. If I take rf common, 1 plus l. Okay, now I am writing kt by, here this b and rf, here b into rf. I am writing s into 1 plus j by b is known as tau m from the last session. 1 plus what is LF by RF? LF by RF is nothing but time constant. So it is also tau m into S. Okay. So here this is Km I am writing. Km by S into 1 plus tau ms into 1 plus tau ms. So this is a transfer function for field control DC servo motor.